Okay, because I'm going to try and stabilize this here. What's happening?
Nothing.
Smelling.
Oh, okay. I thought you were fixing something on the table. If I were to bend down just as you're doing now, I would need help getting up. I said this is a torsion. Now, it doesn't make sense unless you look at the bones. I'm going to try and stabilize this with my fingers here.
Can you help stabilize it?
No, I can do it.
Torsion?
You see why that's a torsion?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to stabilize it, but this is the torsion on this axis. Now rotation is going to be in the same direction.
Yeah.
So this is the torsion, and that's why your hands are going purely like this. This is a real magic act doing this part here. Because the foramen magnum is not going that way, it's actually up here. So this is a right torsion, this is a left torsion. A torsion has happened at this axis. Now, okay, that's it, I got to hold them separately. So, flexion, extension, right torsion, left torsion. Right side bending, this is why your fingers are opening up, okay? Right rotation, that's why it's going down. And it's not sitting this way, it's actually, this is how the foramen magnum is going down through Alfred. So, left side bending. If you looked at these as segments, like the spinal column, like this, okay, it's left side bending. Rotation, left rotation. Shear, a right lateral shear is going to be this, both turning in the same
Direction.
if they're both turning in the same direction, that's how this is a shearing action, this type of thing. If we turn in opposite directions, what do we get? If we turn in opposite directions, we get side bending. If we turn them both in the same direction, we get a right shear or a left shear. If we turn them in the same directions, this way we get an inferior shear or a superior shear. So as I said, those arrows, just understand the arrows are only trying to describe an axis going through here in rotation. But our feeling with our fingers is going to be, this is inferior shear. It's going to be what your pinky is doing. Inferior shear, superior shear. So one way to treat this, diagnosis and treatment at the same time, is while you're on the sphenoid, what I did with Lily is I did two things. One is to just take her through those ranges of motion. Flexion, flexion, extension, right torsion. I forget which it was now, but one she really didn't want to do, and the exact opposite she really did want to do. And that's how it will be. If she is in a right torsion, right, I think she was in a left torsion because it didn't want to do right. So if she's this way, and I try and make her go this way, she really, really doesn't want to do that. And she really, really, this position, she's already inclined toward it. And the other ones all feel off, but they don't feel as right as this one or as wrong as that one. So I go flexion, extension, right torsion, left torsion, right side bending rotation, left side bending rotation, right shear, left shear, inferior, superior. Just take them to range of motion. And you can hold it the way you want to hold it. What I did was, let me do the treatment now, is I'm using my thumbs. This is what I did. Wobbling and then bringing them together. I'll make it big. I'm going right, left, trying to loosen that joint and then bring my thumbs down to my pinky. That's compression. I learned this as compression. We should go, here, somebody hold that. There we go. As I learned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put compression into the joint and then decompression out. What I found works easier for me is just pressure right, left as I put some compression into the joint and then decompression. Works really nice. And I ended up doing it twice in there. I didn't feel like I got what I wanted doing it once. So I took her through a range of motion and then compression, decompression. And you saw how much time it took me. I spent about a minute, and I went back and I did it again.
For any of the disorder?
You could do it for anything.